You can give yourself as much of a break as needed, dear Leo. And it's important, of course, that you take breaks in your life and so on. What you don't need to take a break from, however, is the present moment. That's not something you take a break from or decide, I'm just going to stop the practice of, if it's a practice for you, for example, being in the present moment. I'm just going to stop being consistent with the decisions that work for me. This does happen. It happens all the time. It happens in particular when you're about to, I feel like the word I want to use is explode onto a new level, right? And that's what's happening for you right now. You're about to explode onto a new level in your life. And then these little tiny thoughts, I was going to say niggling thoughts, all come up at the same time to convince you, take a break, you don't need to do this, don't worry about the decision. But they don't say it that way. They're too clever. They say it in ways that get you to agree and go, oh yeah, maybe today I can take a day off being consistent with, what's most important to me. No, you don't take a day off being consistent with what's more important to you or what's really valuable to you in your life. Now, just because I said it, it doesn't mean you'll go, oh, you're right, maybe I'll stay consistent. What I want you to truly be able to take from this forecast is you have to be the observer of these niggling thoughts. They've come up for a reason. You can't just shut them down. They've turned up because you're about to explode onto a new level in your life. And that new level demands a version of you that is far greater than the current version. The current version has room to be a little bit lazy, has room to just go, yeah, it doesn't matter if I don't follow through with this decision. That next version won't have room to do that. And that's what you keep oscillating between. There are thoughts that come in that find ways to keep you somewhat in the idea that you are content with where you are, which you're not. It's bullshit. You're not content. That you are content with where you are and how things are going, but you're not. Deep down, what you want is that other version of you. What you want to be able to do is access that greater version of you. And that greater version of you has visions and has a dream that is far bigger than this version of you, because that greater version of you doesn't have the same fears that this version of you has. Yeah, maybe just listen to this a few times today. Take it in, do the work that will be presented to you, and see how you go with it. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to reach out.